Hey guys, this is the look that I created today using the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced. This is my only smoky brown summery look that I could think of. Usually it's hard to do a smoky eye in the summertime because the looks are too dark and dramatic for summer. But this has a nice pop of like baby pink right in the middle and a neutral lip, so I thought it would be great for summertime. With that said, let's get started. So I've already put my foundation on, and I didn't use MAC's NC13 like I usually do. I used Kat Von D's 54. I'm just a little bit tanner, so if I used my regular foundation, that wouldn't have worked for me. It would have been too bright. The first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to prime our lids using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And you just want to use that sparingly all over your lid, and then towards the edges you want to buff it out a little bit, because if you don't buff that out, you can give yourself a really horrible case of like raccoon eyes, and we don't want that. Okay, so we are going to use the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced. And for those of you that don't remember what it looks like, it just looks like this. It has a lot of really beautiful colors in it. I'm going to start using this buttercream color right here, and I am just going to sweep that all over my lid using a Crown Oval IB108 Shadow Fluff Brush. That is a mouthful. By the way, the best thing about this palette, it smells like chocolate. They actually use cocoa powder in the formulation. The reason that they use cocoa powder in it is actually a pretty interesting story. The person who curated this palette actually went on a cruise, and while he was on vacation, he went to a spa and he had a chocolate body mask, one of those baths where they put your whole body in the mud, and it was like the chocolate mud one. So that gave him the idea to put cocoa powder in his makeup, and now because of that, Too Faced has cocoa powder in some of their makeup, in their chocolate makeup. I thought that was a really cool story. Okay, so once you've set the soft ochre and you put that butter pecan all over the lid, you're going to take a MAC 217 brush or whatever you use for your shadow brush, and we're going to go into the color in the palette called Mousse right there. It's like the lightest brown that they have in this palette, and we're going to softly sweep Mousse over the lid. And now right here we're going to try to make a sideways V like I always do. An easy way to do this is just to get something with a flat surface right here and put it from your bottom lash line to the corner of your eyebrow, just like this. And then get your shadow and then sweep it like so. Then when you pull away, you have a perfect V right there. Just a little trick to help you if you're not an expert and you can't just draw the V with a big fluffy brush. It can be kind of hard. Okay, so next I'm going to go into this color called Cocoa Chili, and if you look really, really close, it has a bunch of little sparkles in it. So does the color right next to it called Pink Sugar. Those are the two main colors that I'm going to use on the eye. So first I'm going to take Cocoa Chili, and I'm going to start concentrating it right in my outer V. Color you want to bring halfway down your lid like I'm doing. Crown Fluff Brush and buff it. Because we put that butter pecan color down before, it's going to help us buff this. Now I'm going to take a crown crease brush and go back into that cocoa chili color. And I'm gonna get it in the crease really, really good. Buffing the cocoa chili color, I'm gonna take this NYX eyeshadow. It's one of their creamy eyeshadow sticks, and this is in the color Strawberry Milk. It's like a pink champagne-y color, and I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna lightly buff this onto my inner eyelid. Once I have the NYX Jumbo Pencil on my eye, we're gonna take whatever we use for a packing brush and whatever you're using for setting spray today. I am using the Ulta makeup setting spray, and I'm just gonna spray my brush with it. The brush that I'm using is an Image Essentials. It's called their eyeliner brush, although it's pretty big, so I wouldn't use it for eyeliner. But for packing makeup, I think it's great. After you've sprayed your setting spray on it, I'm gonna go into that pink sugar, the color that I told you before that I was gonna be using right here, and it's just like a baby pink color with glitter in it. I think it's the prettiest color ever. And I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna pack it all over where I put that NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil. We're just gonna pack it on really, really good. We're gonna work on our eyeliner now. I'm gonna use the NYC liquid liner. I tried this liner for the first time in my last tutorial, and I am like obsessed with it now. It actually is as good as everybody's been saying it is. So I'm gonna do a wing. Now to do a winged eyeliner, all you have to do is draw a line going from your bottom lash line towards the corner of your eyebrow. And then you put the brush right on top of the point, and then you just drag it back. And then you just fill it in with the makeup. Voila. Okay, so for concealer today, I'm just going to use my new NYX concealer in the shade 01. And I'm going to concentrate that in a V right underneath my eyes. I'm actually going to go very, very, very close to my under eyelid. Do that on both sides. Spray some setting spray on my beauty blender, and again I'm using the Ulta makeup setting spray right now, and I'm just gonna softly buff until it's all blended. Okay, and you want to set that right away, and I'm gonna use Ben Nye powder in the color Fair. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of that in my hand, and then I'm gonna take a Morphe M438 brush, just looks like that. Dip it into my Ben Nye powder and lightly pat it underneath my eyes. Okay, we're gonna leave that on so it can cook for a few minutes while we do the eyelashes. Now for Okay, once you have your lashes on, before you actually move them around, you need to let the glue dry a little bit. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild gel eyeliner brush, and I'm going to spray some setting spray on it, and I'm going to dip that into my Philosophy eyeliner, my powdered black eyeliner, and I'm just going to connect the top of my cat eye to the bottom of my eyelid. Just by drawing a black line to connect them. Do that on both sides. Once you've done that, we're going to move on to contouring, and I'm going to use my NYX contour palette. I just picked this up and I already love it so much. I'm going to use a Morphe M460 brush, and I'm going to go into this color here on the corner. It's more of the warm toned color in the palette. The rest of them are kind of cool. This is the warmest one in the palette. We're gonna softly just cut out our cheekbones and then brush the powder up. Do that on both sides. I'm going to contour around my forehead here, my hairline. Decay 4104A brush. This is the brush that comes in the Naked palettes, and I'm just gonna take the fluffier side and I'm gonna dip it into this the light brown color, and I'm gonna carve out my nose. Helps it look a little bit more slim. Okay, and I'm going to take this kind of blush tone color here, and I'm just going to run it down the middle of my nose. Then I'm going to take my Real Techniques powder brush and just buff those colors together a little bit. Okay, for bronzer today, I'm using the Luminizer by the Balm. You guys know I love the Mary Luminizer by the Balm. This is the bronzing one, and what I love about this is it's not too shimmery. I really hate when they put shimmer in my bronzers. I don't want it to be shimmery. I want it to be matte. So I'm going to start on my forehead, and I'm going to just lightly dust at the top, and I'm going to bring that down the side of my temples and then down my cheekbones. Do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to take my bronzer and I'm just going to sculpt out my jawbone with it. cheekbones will also help that. Okay, for blush today, I'm going to use Dolce Pink Baked Powder by Milani. Just looks like that, and I'm going to use an e.l.f. blush brush. It's so hard for me to say. I just want a little bit of color today. I wanted a really soft pink because the pink in my eyes are really, really soft up here. It's a really light baby pink, so I didn't want to put on like an orange blush. I think that will complement it nicely. And for a highlighter today, I'm going to use the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. And you can just take any fan brush, sweep that over it lightly, knock it a little bit. Look at that highlight. I love this highlighter. It will give any light, any looks, a little bit of warmth that it needs. That together a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter on my Cupid's bow. A little underneath. And I put my highlighter on before I put my lipstick because when you put your lipstick on first and then you put the highlighter over it, the powder falls onto your lipstick and then you just have to do it over again anyway. So, if you were wondering why, that's why. Okay, and for lipstick today, first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this clear lip liner by Urban Decay because I'm going to use a liquid lipstick, and if you use a liquid lipstick and you don't use a clear lip liner, then it'll run kind of through the cracks in your lips and it just starts to bleed and it looks funny. For lipstick today, I am using Atomic Rose, the Lip Velvets by Rimmel. I love them all. I want to buy all of them. Wait, so you see how pretty this color is? Okay. I'm going to set the entire look with Ulta's Makeup Setting Spray. Okay, and this is the look. You can push your eyelashes up a little bit more. Try that again. Hey guys. Just something you usually do in the blah 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 blah. Hey guys, this is the look that I created today using the chocolate bar blah 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 blah.